We come to the end of Colossians 2, learning about what it means to identify with Christ and what it is He has done on our behalf. Identifying with Christ means that I have left behind the principles of this world. Chapter 2, verse 20 says, "Since you died with Christ to the basic principles of this world, why, as though you still belong to it, do you submit to its rules?" Since I have died with Christ means that I identify with Him, fully surrendered to Him as Lord. I'm no longer enslaved by the basic principles of this world, and I should live accordingly. It's like when I had a job right out of high school. It was hard work, and when I worked there, I was subject to all the rules and regulations that came with that job. You can take a 15-minute break. You can't take more than 30 minutes for lunch. You can't use company vehicles for your own personal use. All kinds of rules and regulations. Well, when I quit that job to move to college, I was no longer subject to the rules. I didn't take a 15-minute break at 10, and I didn't take 30 minutes for lunch at noon. I left all that behind. This is kind of what Paul is saying in this passage. He said all this rule following is nothing but a religion based on human commands and teachings. It didn't come from God, and it didn't serve to bring about inward change. Listen to what he says in verse 23. He says, "Such regulations indeed have an appearance of wisdom with their self-imposed worship, their false humility, and their harsh treatment of the body, but they lack any value in restraining sensual indulgence." We don't need legalistic rule following in our lives. That has no value. We need inward change. We need what Christ has to offer, a life that is transformed. The power of the indwelling Holy Spirit who empowers us to live not for the external religious regulations, but living a life that has value and helps us change to the glory of God. Change begins in you.